I will let you live a fantasy beyond your imagination.
I feel lost, you'll be there for me, waiting at the lighthouse. And I'll be there for you. I promise.
Good morning.
What up? What it do, what it is. Welcome aboard. Welcome to our Apothecary of Fine Gaming and Esports here at twitch.tv/HeavyCura. My name is HeavyCura. What up? What it do, what it is. Also, youtube.com/Kiraga. That's a thing. I've been trying to fix a bunch of stuff. I think I got it working though, so we're good there. What up? Happy Wednesday. You ready to do the thing? I think we're about set up. Where did we leave off last time? I think we ended the Rydia story, and then we're about to start another one, right? Because I think like we used the parts of our robot children to repair the airship. Yeah, that's all I remember. Let me not destroy my PSP by rolling over it. There we go. The cord was stuck. But yeah, what up? How's it going? I also need to play Type 0. I have not played that. I watched my wife play it a little bit. Do we clear another story today? I hope so. I hope so. Hey, is the chat working? I feel like the chat's not working. Let's go figure out what that's about. At least not working as intended. Hold on. Hide messages after. Yeah, it's just slow on my end. Should be no delay. There we go. There we go. It's working. Yeah, Type 0. They put it on PS4, and the way they sold it was they put a demo of Final Fantasy. We were playing as Yang! That's right. I forgot already. We were playing as Yang. Sick. All right, cool. We met Ursula. Ursula wants to be a fighter. Yang is very overprotective of his daughter, which is weird. A little bit, but not super weird. Dads be like that. She just wants to kung fu fight. That's her like whole deal. So that's cool. I did a lot of research recently. While I was working, I had the opportunity to go through and look at like a lot of the new games that were released. I found a really, really good resource in the form of, whoops, I didn't use a tent, I guess. There is a wiki page that literally somebody, probably a group of people, has been updating that shows every single video game that is released in a set year, and it seems to be updated pretty often, and it includes like release dates of upcoming releases. How is this useful? I've been ranting a lot about the desire to like finally approach the modern age. I've been behind on the times for everything except fighting games since I got Final Fantasy XI for the PS2. Since then, I've really only played things when they're new in very select circumstances because I was really that excited. So I think like I played Final Fantasy XIV the day it came out and StarCraft 2, and then other than that, it's just been fighting games. I've always been behind the times of everything else. And now with our new renewed somewhat consistent plan of streaming and making videos and stuff and trying to make content and just overall being cool, and not playing live service games, the aspiration is to be modern and current. So having a wiki page like that is helpful. Somewhat, yeah, no. Work's getting in the way, and then my sleep schedule's messed up. So there's days where I wake up and I feel terrible, and then I don't stream. But I gotta work on it. It's more hydration. But yeah, that's the plan of action. We might get sucked in the live service games again because Ever Crisis exists, and Final Fantasy 11 and 14 and all that jazz. But I'm gonna try not to go too nuts with it. Am I backtracking, or I am? I don't know if I'm going the right way. We'll find out. Her job is princess. monk, princess. All right. It's not their job title, it's their like attitude. Good times. Maybe her job will change like Theodore's did. Oh, maybe. Maybe when she gets acknowledged by her padre. That's a thought. Hey, can I do a band with my dad? Or are we not close enough? Well, shit. Does it really be like that? Yang. And then what if I do focus? There's got to be something. All right, band. Yang, attack. Damn it. I need to get that cheat sheet back up so I can learn these things. Search for band, Yang. I tried focus last time, but it didn't go off. Yeah, I'll get the cheat sheet up. Anyway, so this wiki page, right? So it lists all the games as they come out. So maybe I can actually keep up on the times and keep up on new releases for stuff so that we can alternate between something old, something new. Plan of action is to still go through all the Final Fantasies. No, that's not the plan anymore. That was originally the plan. The new plan is to focus on platforms. So right now, I'd like to get through all the PSP games. It'll help me organize my life. I think that's pretty great. Other research I did a deep dive on like a bunch of games, like things we're missing out on. So like Final Fantasy games that I either don't own or I've never played. A lot of them were pretty much just Crystal Chronicles and the Chocobo series. Also did like a deep dive on like Mana games, Saga. I haven't really played any Saga games as far as I'm aware. I did play a Mana game once. The only Saga games I played were Final Fantasy Legend. Which, depending on who you ask, those count. Maybe I am backtracking. Why do I feel like I'm going back to the beginning? Let me get my Game FAQs page back up. The other thing I found out was they definitely count. Okay. That's what I would say. Final Fantasy Legend, like those are the original. No, I haven't been here yet. I'm just confused. Here, we've walked 2 feet. Let's save the game. We walked 2 feet. Let's save the game. Final Fantasy 4. What's debatable if they count as Final Fantasy? There you go. So it's the other direction. Gotcha. Well, I mean, it's all made by the same group, more or less, so... I would say no. I think they're Saga games. There's a lot of weird marketing. Save early and often? I know. That's what I feel like, but... I know that sometimes it's excessive. The after years. Attack. 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 I guess I should just be doing Chakra with Ursula since she's in the back row. This is so sick. She didn't heal in our game, right? She didn't heal in Opera Omnia. Didn't she? I don't think so. I think... Did she heal herself? If she did anything, she only healed herself. I'm trying to remember. I know that one of her moves would put her into a stance. It would get like one of her buffs up. And then the other one was just like an attack. And it would like build bravery. I don't think she did any healing. It was just battery and stuff? Yeah, it was just battery. Which I mean is confusing because like... early in that game, Y'shtola's Medica only healed bravery too, which was confusing. So that's understandable. Alright, any guides? I need a band guide. This is would you care to buy supplies? Nice. Are they gonna merge all my stuff later, or is all the stuff that I'm buying just gonna go to waste? That's what I want to know. We need Rem here to give us percentage details. Their website's still up. dff.oo? Or was it df. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, df.oo. And then the database is still up. Let me see if I can bring this up. All right. That's what it was. All right. Let's see here. Tenketsu Chakra. She did have Chakra, but it was just a boost for... When it was good, Defu was great. Big nostalgia feels. Oh, it was really good. Chakra, yeah. Chakra was just AoE bravery to the party. 5-star Crimson Palm was her actual attack. The boost all was just her power up that she could do. Never had her FR, so I have no idea. Or her burst. But we got as far as Scarlet Flurry on my playthrough. And Scarlet, yeah, she didn't do any healing. Raises parties. Bravery to max bravery. Current bravery to max bravery if below max bravery. So yeah, it was a full... It would just take your max bravery to top. Also increase your max bravery 25%. So it wasn't like a percentage. It was just... You now have max bravery, the character. Plus HP times 6. Which is also insane. It's a free turn. Yeah, it was a free turn. Battery party bravery. And then I guess this is the stuff that I missed. So, whoops. This is her burst effect. Yeah, no healing at all. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, the game was sick. We're definitely going to reference it a lot. Alrighty. Power armlet. You shouldn't have. I feel like I skipped a treasure chest, but maybe I don't care. Maybe I have to learn to not care. Uh-oh, Final Fantasy V things are happening. Impact crater upper wall. What is the meaning of this? It's as if the land itself has rotted. Really, that were all we had to worry about. I feel an intense power nearby. This is not just any normal shooting star. It's a spaceship! Brace yourself for anything. Mount Hobbs could be a mere playground compared to this place. Yes, Father. Alright, those monks are going to do their job. All right, let me save. Does saving enhance the time? I think I have to use a tent. Yeah. I want to use a tent so I can get my physical attacks to do more damage. That's what I'm really excited about. All right, back we go. Much better. Okay, so that's what that's gonna do. Maiden's Kiss. Alligator. Pretty good. Pretty good. Having a melee character that can do AoE damage is pretty novel these days. It's not an FF8 gator though. Man, that was a wild goose chase. I really thought those gators were from that game. That was a wild time. I was so sure. My memory had completely deceived me. I felt really embarrassed. Because I was so sure, and that was like the first time since entering my 30s that I've had a situation where I was so wrong. Made me uncomfortable. All right. Sup? How's it going? What up, Kula? How's it going? We're doing Yang stuff. It's going pretty well for us. We're doing pretty good. And then while I'm getting gassed by these toads, I'm trying to look up combos in this game. Alright, I see a thing that involves Ursula, but it also involves a bunch of other characters that aren't here. Monk A and Monk B. Literally, literally what it says. So Yang is king, right? And before he was king, he still had disciples anyway. These are his students. That's what's going on here. So they're soldiers. They look strong AF. I mean, yeah. They're from Fabul. Everyone in Fabul is a monk. That's kind of their deal. So they're all warrior soldiers. Warrior monks. And they came along with Yang so that he could retrieve his daughter, which is Ursula. And now they're posted up doing the defense. Although, now that you mention it, maybe they are doing less damage. Are they only attacking once because they have one claw on? Is that how that's working? That can't be right, right? Metal Knuckles. I mean, we'll give it to Pops. And then I can go full lightning. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Did I? I guess I got everything. Yeah. We're good. Keep it moving. Dual claw sounds good. So the thing is, it should, but like, the interesting thing about claws in other games is that they don't actually increase attack damage, but I think they're only attacking once. So we're about to test that. To see if we're misguided. So you see how that guy attacks once. That guy's, yep, that guy is now attacking twice. So it is how it works. Interesting. People say they're monkeying around. They're too busy kicking. Yeah, I'm right again. Yeah, you're killing it. No, it's fine. The last time I heard that song was 5th grade. They used to make, they used to play that song every morning. It was like the intro of the morning announcements. on the television, because like the school had like a morning announcements television show that included the Pledge of Allegiance and other crap, and I forgot what else, but it was that song. It was like, hey guys, stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. So first of all, it was hey hey we're the monkeys. Then it was stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And then it was like, this is what's for lunch. This is the weather. Stuff like that. So yeah, unfortunately that song just burned into my brain. Up. Yeah, up's good. Fairy claws, let's go. I'm gonna give those to Homegirl. Yep. Did I mention that I think this game is sick? I think this game is sick. I don't know why I'm having such a good time. It's probably because I've never played it before, but like, oh man, my experience with Final Fantasy sequels is not good. And this one's good because it's relevant to the actual plot of the game, and it's using characters from the previous games. Weird how like that's all you need to do to make it a interesting sequel. There's a grave here. Here lies a brave group of monks from the glorious land of Fabul. Oh no. Those must be the high monks who left to train on Mount Hobbs. Yeah. That's what, Yang, stay on your guard! Oh yeah, he has sylph friends. You! They've come for us! And they will come for the crystals next! Yo, the summons put in serious work in this game. Wait, of what do you speak? They love Yang. They found Yang after the tower exploded, and they nursed him back to health in their cave. Let's try to Fubble at once. I fear for its safety. Yes, father. Is that going to take me out? So I don't have to backtrack? Confused! Got him. Yeah, that monk down there, not doing so hot. But no, this game is sick. I'm having a great time. Oh, what was I ranting about earlier? Research on games. So wiki page lists every game that comes out, and I'm talking like, it looks like pretty much everything. So regardless of how attentive I am on my newsletters that I get on my email and social media and stuff for when things are coming out, that's going to help me stay in the know, which I think is really exciting personally, because I can actually be excited again. I really fell into this, I make it sound so dramatic, but for this whole period of time, it's like watching commercials as a child. Like, I would watch like shows that are about games, like the Game Awards or Nintendo Directs or PlayStation State of Plays and stuff, and then I would see like, oh, like Square Enix is coming out with a new whatever, and I'm like, oh man, that's so cool, like knowing full well that I'll probably never play it, and not because I don't want to, but because I'm just going to be playing whatever I'm already playing. And now it's time to actually work through the backlog, play new stuff, and I'm really hyped. And that one webpage really just blew my mind, because I was like, This is exactly what I wanted. It takes all the work out of it. Maybe I can load it up. I thought you were dead. There you go. Here we go. All right. Let's load this up real quick. Stop getting levels. All right, so here's how it works. It's a wiki page. I guess that's fine. So it's literally, the page is 2024 in video games, and there's one for like several past years, right? There's another page that's 2024 in esports, which is also useful for my job. It's kind of how I accidentally found this page. And then it tells you like major events in the industry. And I was like, oh, okay. Then it tells you everyone who died. And then you're like, well, that's whatever. And then because I scrolled down, I found game releases. And I thought that was sick. So literally, I think most of this is localized for North America. Localized, quote unquote. But it could be everything, because I also see that there's some Japanese titles here, so it might be worldwide releases. But basically, we can go to the month of June, and it'll show us like up to pretty much the most recent new release that came out. So to the 25th, so yesterday, everything that came out yesterday, and stuff like that, which is bananas, no pun intended, with Monkey Rumble. That also shows you the developer and the publisher. And this is like stuff that I would dream of when I was a kid. Like, I was like, because that's what you would get magazines for, basically, like for the deep dive of information, but also like when things are coming out. Because like to go even further, the primary reason that I went to the school I went to was to get a job in relation to marketing, because a passion of mine was a pain point, which is I was sick and tired of discovering video games like years after their release. And then I'm like, oh, this game is sick. How come I've never heard of it? And it's like, it's because marketing and whatever. So I was like, man, I really want to eventually get a gig where I can work at a publisher and help make sure that doesn't happen. But whatever, right? That was the initial motivation to get a business degree. But now that there's something like this, it just blows my mind. Which I guess you could like paraphrase this entire epiphany into like Kira discovers the internet. Which is, you know, yeah, it's pretty nuts. So anyway, that page also includes things with release dates in the future, so we can effectively actually figure out like a forecast of like what's coming out when, and I'll actually be in the know, because 9 times out of 10 I'm trying to find a YouTube video or a Twitter post, and now I have an actual resource and I'm thrilled. So yeah, that's it. That's my whole rant. I discovered the internet. I discovered Wikipedia. It's sick, and I'm really hyped. What's my other tangent here? Abandoned Hope I don't think is here yet, but based on watching El Chiche stream before and them talking about it, I went into an investigative deep dive also on Wikipedia and other places about various RPGs that I remember playing when I was younger. Discovered that like I don't really like most of them. Other than like the Final Fantasies, the Zeldas, and then I did like Suikoden or Suikoden or whatever it's called. Someone will explain that eventually. And I did like Wild Arms. Anyway, long story short, this rabbit hole eventually got me into finding out like where, on what platform and what territories all these games were released. So I'm like, my brain just be cooking. I'm like, oh man, the things we can do. But because of Alchiche streams, I was like, what the hell is Legend of Heroes and Trails? And like, how deep does this rabbit hole go? Oh, it goes deep. Sui Koden. I like Sui. Sui Koden. Sui. Now with 50% more soy protein. That sounds correct. Zoo! Heal your dad. Focus this guy. Damn. Yo, Yang means business in this game. That's how Psycho Mantis says it, so it must be right. Understandable. Yo, I'm dressed just like my padre. It's pretty exciting. What was it going on about? Oh, so the Trails and Legend of Heroes games goes back to like pre-Nintendo Entertainment System. Like designed for floppy disk drives and a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, oh my God. There's like a lot of tie-ins with this other game called Yiz or Whis or something. It's the game that's just a capital Y lowercase s. I don't know how to say that either. I've never played any of those games before, but apparently all connected. And the only connective tissue there is that I found out that Yuzo Koshiro, I think is his name, who is the guy who made Streets of Rage soundtrack. Uh-oh. What is it? Look at that. It's a bird. No, an airplane. Like east without the T. Oh, so it's ease? East? Ease. East. Okay. Makes sense to me. Oh, so it's like Spanish then. Gotcha. Roger. The game's called Ands. The Red Wings heading for Fabul. We must hurry. Yes, father. We're under attack. In before we get there, and mostly everyone's dead except for my wife, because all the monks defended her with their lives, and then she beat the shit out of everyone with her frying pan. That's my prediction. Once Homegirl gets more HP than Monk B, she's going the front row. She's gonna graduate to the front row. Anyway, long story short, I discovered that there's a bunch of Oh, that's it. I don't know which Trails game to start with because there's a billion of them. I guess you could start from the very beginning. That might not be a good idea. I think what I'm gonna do, I don't know, it's tricky. Because I discovered there's like 4 to 5 games that are PSP exclusives from that series. And I'm like, yikes, because I'm trying to retire the PSP. I guess like not permanently, so it's not like a huge deal, but it's like, oh, let me go see how I can get these things. I've been trying to log on to PlayStation Store on the PSP like all day today, and it wasn't working. And I don't even know who to contact because I don't imagine that Sony cares. But last time, we were able to log in just fine because that's how we downloaded this game. So hopefully it's just a temporary thing that gets resolved. Because it's probably going to be easier to download these things digitally. So that's why you started late? No, I had a meeting. I had a work meeting earlier, and then after that I had to get a bunch of stuff done real quick. But before the meeting, I was trying to log into the PlayStation Store. Because I figure it's going to be much easier to download things digitally than go hunt down 10 to 15-year-old PSP games locally. But I did make a list. So I'll probably have to head to the mom and pop stores that are nearby. There's quite a few, actually. I live in a pretty good area. I live in a really good spot of Florida where I'm like far enough away from where it's like really busy, but like close enough to like the beach and like where it's super busy, where I can find all like the really good stores and populated like areas. And this is just exciting because like, oh, like I have like 4 to 5 like mom and pop video game stores that sell old stuff that I can get to. And I know that's like a huge luxury because I think most people just maybe have one and then like GameStops. So there's that. I also forgot that Parasite Eve was a game series. And Parasite Eve has its 3rd installment that's PSP exclusive also. And I thought that was neat. What else did I have? I like pretty much went through... This list isn't complete, but I pretty much went through like all of the PSP games that are like stuck on PSP that don't exist anywhere else. And I think it's mostly complete. But you know what else is on PSP? What? What? No, it doesn't. There's no 3rd installment. Parasite Eve fans probably. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know if there's Parasite Eve fans. I think the reason why people like that game is that she was naked in the intro. I think that was it. Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Hey, just got here. So anyway, that's what I was talking about. I'm just kidding. Welcome back. That's part of what I was going on about, is that I did a deep dive on Legend of Heroes. And because like you bringing it up and you streaming it, I was like, all right, like I'll consider it. There are 5 Legend of Heroes games stuck on the PSP for North America. And it's Legend of Heroes Prophecy of something. Something about a witch. Legend of Heroes Tear of Vermilion, or Tear. Terra Vermilion. Legend of Heroes Song of the Ocean. Then Trails in the Sky, and then Trails in the Sky Second, or SC. And then I was like, well, where's the third Trails in the Sky? And apparently it's Windows only. And I'm like, cool. And it gets more convoluted from there, because then at some point the games start hopping around systems like crazy. So it's like you have some that are on PS3 and some that are on PS4 and some that aren't on PS4. You just need Sky, SC, the third, Zero, Azure, Steel, 1 through 4. Now, when you say that, when you say you just need 9 games, at that point, we're talking about 9 games, right? And from what I understand, the deal with that is like, there's like 2 other sagas. But they aren't related, but there's 2 other sagas, right? So it's like the Legend of Heroes the first 3 that I just named, Prophecy of the Witch, Tear of Vermilion, and Song of the Ocean. That's like its own trilogy. Those other ones don't matter. You're not even giving them a chance. Listen, you're already playing 9 games. Just add another 3. And if you can, find the first 2. No? What's the problem with those 3? They don't add to the story, have no relation? I know, they're their own story. But since you already like the other story, why wouldn't you be open-minded to the idea that maybe you like the first story or the second story, whatever they're doing? You sound like a Dragon Ball Z fan right now. I like the other story because it builds off one another. Yeah, but the first 3 probably also build off each other, don't they? I think that's what it looks like to me. If you play them, you can hold over fans who only play the 9 games, say you're a real fan and they're posers. That's my plan. I can play the original 5 games that El Chiche hasn't, and then when we go to social functions, which might never happen again, but hopefully it does, I can call him a poser. And be like, he's a fake fan. He only likes Trails in the Sky. He didn't even play the PSP JP exclusive Ans versus Legends of Heroes fighting game. That poser. I'll do whatever it takes for my pilgrimage west to the sacred training grounds of Mount Homs. I know it all too well, Master. The idea of Princess Ursula entering training is simply unthinkable. But she's gonna be queen one day. Like, wasn't his king also a monk? Like, isn't this like an obvious, like, eventuality that she's gonna have to defend her kingdom with her fists? Whatever. All right, we're back home. I think he was. Your Highness, you have returned. The Red Wings are flying this way as we speak. So the rumors out there were true all along. What shall we do, Yang? They're surely after our crystal. The wind crystal symbolizes everything Fabul stands for. Hand over to them is the same as abandoning this kingdom's honor. But Ursula, if we were to fall into a prolonged battle, I fear there'd be untold bloodshed. But still, something has happened to Cecil, of that I am certain. Until we know the truth behind it, the crystal must not be surrendered. I kind of like the Chancellor's plan. You wish us to fight back, then? No. I shall greet them at the gates and gauge matters accordingly. Oh, man, I hope he doesn't die. I'm going with you. You will not. Why not? If disaster befalls me, the kingdom will be yours to protect. Your mother needs you, and so do our people. Father, gather all the monks. We must ready our defenses at once. And just knock, knock, knock. Hold your attack. We will observe their next move. Welcome to Fabul. How is King Cecil? Just like before. Yo, I got Monk C now? Monk C means business. Incoming cannon fire! It's coming from the Red Wings! Master Yang, our defenses will not hold! Retreat into the castle! Put the gate down. Maybe. So it begins anew. Monk C, Monk do. Hey, this feels familiar. I know. I think that's what he's alluding to. Hey, what do you got? Metal Knuckles? I need to unequip them. No! Yeah, this is literally how it went last time. Fear not, Sheila has been safely evacuated. Let's go, Queen Sheila. Alright, I need Monk C. I need your Metal Knuckles. Thank you. Master Yang! Ah! You! Why are you still here? To fight alongside you! Yeah. You're gonna have to stand your ground, dog. But where is she? Cool, that switching weapons and common filters out the non-weapons. Yeah, no, it's weird when you play games that are made after the year 2000. They thought of everything. To the Crystal Chamber now, both of you. What about you? I will stay here. They must be stopped. Father! Go! Ursula! You listen to your goddamn father, you stupid dum-dum, says Sheila, I imagine. Sorry, I've been scarce lately. You! It's Cecil. Okay. Ursula. Honey! Kane! What? Are you here to lend us a hand then? Indeed, I am here to help. Help myself to the wind crystal, that is. Mother, get back! Oh, no. Do you think she's got this? She might got this. Actually. Witty, help myself to the earth crystal. Loser. So decoy in this game works just like Yusasemi. Yo! Dad's here. I'm sure he's like bleeding. Do you feel like we got this now? I feel like we got this now. What if I cover countered and then we just went nuts? Yang about to die to fake Kane? Don't say that. Yang can't die. Characters never die in Final Fantasy IV. He's probably gonna die. But not now. Look, we're beating Kane's ass. Shaking my head, spoilers. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, about to say, you do that? Impressive. You're are undoubtedly your father's daughter, girl. You're. But no matter. No. Kane, how could you? Lest you be confused, allow me to assure you that this is not a repeat of the past. I am acting on my own volition, my own free will. Ugh! Getting hard to tell this game? Yeah. In the end, we couldn't stop the Wind Crystal from being taken to Baron. But listen. Princess survived, the Queen survived, and the King survived. We are doing considerably better than every other kingdom. Considerably better. Like, again, I'm pretty sure everyone here survived last time, too. At least in the, like, royal family. Forgive me, it's because of my weakness. The flames of past wars flicker anew. Nobody with a name died. We're all good. I mean, no, it sucks that, like, people died, but it's still making the point that when Edward's place got taken over, everyone died. When Edge's place got taken over, everyone died. When City got taken over, Cecil killed everyone. Big problem. You haven't lost this battle yet, not by a long shot. Ursula. We can take back the crystal. It's Ursula's counterattack. Oh, that's Dark Knight Cecil, isn't it? What's wrong with you? And yeah, that's little kid Rydia. They took Rosa, but they didn't hurt her. We just need to rescue her. And the crystal, we could take it back too. And she was right. Yes! Yes, girl, you're right! And I only believe you because Rydia, who saved the planet, said it before. Father! Take care of the castle for me. Where are you going, Han? To Baron. What? That would be suicide. I must see Cecil about this. I'm coming too. You're staying here. This isn't just Babul's problem. The entire world is under attack. Please be careful, Ursula. Yo, Mom says it's okay. Yo, I asked Dad, he said no, but I asked Mom, she said yes. We're going to the party. We're going to the party. Mom said yes. Sheila! Mom said I could go to the party. I am prepared for whatever happens. My Duke, please forgive the selfish deeds of your monarch. Quite all right. I'm not too old to serve my kingdom yet. The two of us will keep everything running while you're away. Thank you. Our port lies due east of the castle. Get hype. Did I already get this stuff over here? I think I did. Totally did. Nobody with a name died. Yeah, it's true. It's a good thing Sheila isn't playable. The game would be way too short. With the frying pan, of course. Yo, this is sick. Take care of yourself, Ursula. Give it your all out there. Yes, mother. Listen, honey, if anything happens to Ursula, I'll make sure you pay. So what do you think's going on here? What do you think the Sheila thought process is? It's like she believes in her daughter and she's proud of her. But also, like, I'm pretty sure she thinks Yang's the shit. And really believes that he can handle it. And it won't just be the frying pan this time. Yes, my dear. Mom? Leave the kingdom's affairs to us. I shall. Like, Mom, you beat Dad? Just tell him what he needs to hear to stay motivated? Probably. I think she knows they've had a band of warrior. They're a band of warriors, believes that her daughter is as good as any of the monks, if not better. She also knows her husband will protect her. That's my take. My take is that it's all love. It's just like, yeah, I think my kid's good, and I think that my husband is like the best ever. So he's got this and he can take care of her. It's like absolute faith. Make yourselves at home. It'll be a long journey, but we'll take the roundabout path for safety. So that we don't get swallowed by Leviathan? I swear to God, if we get swallowed by a Leviathan, I'm gonna be so mad. So what will we do once we reach Baron? Attain an audience with Cecil and determine the truth behind these affairs? What if Cecil's already in enemy hands? Ridiculous, that could never happen, not to Cecil. How lucky he is. You give him such absolute unwavering trust. Ah! What is it? Leviathan! Father! Ready yourself, Ursula. Let's do this. Yo! it's a party, dog. This is what I'm talking about. I've never heard of monster storming the deck of a ship before. Something that they got from Final Fantasy XIV. The moon must be affecting the world's creatures in strange, unpredictable ways. Five monks is 5/6 of 6 monks. Yeah. But there's not a 6th monk, is there? That's a Domitian's craft starboard, Captain. Oh, we're racing her to the docks, you dogs. Aye, aye, sir. Demacian? Edward. Is that Yang? Yo, look at Edward's glow up, dog. And my royal attendant? She looks cool. The King of Fabul. Yes, you could not find a stronger or gentler monarch, nor one half so brave. Edward! Are you sailing for Baron as well? Yes. Their destination is the same as ours. Indeed, Fabul has picked up on the same signs as we have, no doubt. Ah, what a shot of confidence, knowing that he's on our side. Yeah, Fabul's, Yang's pretty great. Wait, they're pulling ahead? What happened to all of our tenacity for racing them? We're losing speed. Looks like those monsters did more damage than I thought. Don't just sit there. Ship needs repairs, man. Get to it. Aye, aye, sir. Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like our fuel tank's out of action. We have sails. What? Got enough fuel to reach the closest shore, but not much more than that, I'm afraid. The closest shore? Yep, the Adamant Isles. They're for decoration? I guess. Whew, we made it. Where do we find fuel, though? Some palm oil should work. It's not the best fuel in the world, but it'll do for now. I apologize for being blunt, Captain, but we are in urgent business. Let's just get what we need and get moving again. Remember, this is unexplored island, so there's no telling what's out there. Then I'll go. Father, I'm coming too. You will wait here. Why? Let us go with you, master. Enough worried about me. I'll be back in a short time. He's going to drag an entire ship's worth of fuel with him. Oh, there's a below deck? Nice. Nice. Explosion. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, wait longer. We keep our swords down here below decks. Rest, little princess. You can't put yourself too hard at times like these. You want to take a rest, just let me know. I run a little side merchant business, you know, I'll give you a special royal discount. Thank you. And they gave you metal knuckles for free anyway. Got it. Nice. A royal discount. All right. Forest can be dangerous at night. I'm worried about Master Yang. His strength is beyond question, but he's still by himself out there. Hope there won't be any more trouble. Wait, where this is Master Yang we're talking about? Father! Don't worry, Master Yang will be back before you know it. I'm going! Princess Ursula! Oh no, and they leave the ship unattended. How far did my father go in anyway? Hey, it's the guy with a ponytail. Yang? What up? Happy Wednesday. How's it going? This game is sick. I'm having a great time. Everything is rad. And that's how I'm doing. How are you doing? All right, time to put her in the front row. Sorry, I might have accidentally sabotaged my wife's lunch. I gave her something spicy without meaning to. And she's having a thing about it. What's up, Leland Creations? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. I just need to change the order. I need to play that for years again on the complete collection. I played the original on Wii Shop and it was pretty bad. Yeah, I have no idea. This is my first time playing it. And I was aware that there's a 3D version. Is that the one that was on Wii? I just looked at like pictures and like game pages and I was like, the 2D one looks better. But I have no proof. No, it's not. On this version, it's like really good so far. I mean, I've only done, I guess, like 3.5 episodes. But quality of life is there, load times are there, everything's working. It's pretty sick. The Wii Shop version was paid per scenario at the time. The graphics like mobile version. Oh no. I don't know why, but I assumed that like these were the graphics of all the 2D versions. But I guess that makes sense. I've not played this Steam 3D version. Yeah, me either. I haven't played 3D of the original 4 or this one. The only 3D game I've messed with was 3. Because that was like the original way that it was introduced. To me at least. I haven't played 2D 3, but yeah. No, so far this game's sick. I haven't had any complaints. I don't feel like I'm very far in to like give an actual judgment. But yeah. Yeah, on the DS, I played it on the PSP because they made they put it on the PSP also eventually. High up. Nice. We're gonna say that kick is worth it if there's 3 or more mobs, and that's it. Maybe. We gotta see how the damage is split up. Come on. But yeah, the graphics are good, sounds good, the effects are cool, everything's working, everything's fast. But yeah, that's crazy. That was a really bad era, like mid 2000s, mid to late 2000s, when like all the game companies got this like idea at the same time of like, what if we sell Sonic the Hedgehog 4, but we sell it in installments? I know for this version you want to do the bonus dungeons for each character's beginning scenario, otherwise your characters will be severely underleveled. Oh, you know what? I didn't consider that. Challenge Way? I have seen Challenge Way in every scenario. I assumed that that would be something I come back to, but maybe it makes sense to load from those files and do those challenges. I didn't even think to do that. I just remember loading Theodore's file, and then when I was like, I couldn't progress the story, I was like, I guess I'm done. But that's actually like super helpful, because I would not have put 2 and 2 together and known to do that. Not sure it's I'm not sure it's required, but when you get to the later parts, must getting beat. Yeah. There was a little bit of that in the original 4 also. Like power creep just kind of kicks in. Yeah, I think when there's 3, kick's not worth it. It's got to be more than 3. Well, I'd best get things going for dinner. Thanks. This is a younger Yang. This is a childhood memory. What is it? Oh, nothing. You look pale, my dear. I'm fine. I'm not sick or anything. Then what? Why is she what? I guess this is a Yang flashback? Yes. I'm not sure what he said, because using the D-pad advances messages. Not bad. High potion. Oh, I see here. 1 damage, 6 damage. I think we're gonna be all right. Moon phases. Well, this isn't very exciting. But yeah, this is my first time playing the game. I only got really introduced to it. Like I knew it existed, but like I wasn't sure what to think about it. I don't know. I don't know why I never like went out to play, like seek it out. I think it's because like FF4 wasn't all like ever one of my favorites. But when Dissidia NT came out, there was the mobile game Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and that game was wonderful. And that game started adding characters from the after years, like Theodore, Ursula, I think some mage lady I've never seen before. She looks like Merlin Mickey. Anyway, when they started introducing the characters to that game, that's when I got pretty hyped, because I was like, oh, like Theodore seems legitimately cool. The story seems pretty cool. He said, perhaps further in. Thanks. Oh yeah, you have we have instant replay because we're live streaming. Duh. I think it's even easier on YouTube, right? You can just like on Twitch, you have to leave the page after the chapter of Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I know. I'm heartbroken, but it's better this way. It wasn't going well. YouTube's actually good. Yeah, YouTube's sick. Yeah, because with so the way it works with Twitch is you have to click on the streamer's name, go to their profile page, go to videos, go to recent streams, and then find the recent video, and then like view it that way. Master Yang? Master Yang? What? Won't you even take a day like this off? Training exists especially for days like this. Assuming that your mind is in it. Duke. Oh, the Duke is the old king. Master Yang! Go! Right. Oh, they're just gonna keep putting her in the back row, huh? Alright, whatever. Haters. Haters. It's because they can't handle my awesome power. Ursula gained a level. But yeah, so basically once Opera Omnia started introducing characters, that's when I was like, oh, like, I should stop being lazy and I should actually go play games. So here we are. And I'm glad that we did, because we replayed Final Fantasy IV before this. Granted, it was the PS1 version, which is basically like just like a port of the Super Nintendo version. We enjoyed ourselves, but it being kind of dated did hurt the experience a little bit, unfortunately. But like, I played that version on purpose because that was the version I played when I was younger. Like, that's my version if I were to like claim one. But the best thing about that is that we got to experience that game with its lack of quality of life and then play this one. And now everything just seems impressive. Like, literally everything. Mine was FF2 on Super Nintendo. Yeah, I didn't even know Final Fantasy existed until PlayStation. Which is not entirely true, because I had Final Fantasy Legend for Game Boy, but like, I didn't realize that there was anything beyond Final Fantasy Legend. I don't know how, but it just didn't happen when I was younger. Back attack! Someone's gotta remove that monk from silence. Even then, Final Fantasy Legends was just Saga in disguise. Yeah, but also like, there's no way I'd know that. I was like elementary school when I had the Game Boy. We were just talking about that a moment ago though, where it's like, didn't realize that was like its own series either. It was also very confusing because the game that published Final Fantasy Legend was Sunsoft. So for like my entire adolescence, I assumed that Sunsoft was Square's old name. And then like come to find out it's not even the same thing. Final Fantasy Adventure was Mana. Isn't that the other one, right? That's what Second Densetsu is. That's the Mana series, right? Oh. We found a secret thing. I didn't even know that Adventure existed. That was also news to me. Hermes sandals. Was that it? That's all that's over here? I guess so. Gotten a few remakes? Yeah, I intend to play through most of them. I'm like really on a big kick now to like actually go and complete stuff. That's like the other big topic lately is like I spent so much of my time over the past 10 years playing live service games. So like Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, Dissidia, Echoes of Mana, Tekken 7, King of Fighters, just like that. Because all my time went in those games, I never actually like played anything new or old or completed anything. I was just always playing whatever new update of whatever game. So I'm trying to like basically have like a New Year's resolution in the middle of the year of like changing that up. All right, yeah, kick's not working for me right now. Or maybe it is. Actually, in Final Fantasy 11 Horizon. That's probably the way to play if you... I mean, I always say do retail, but I feel like if you never played Final Fantasy 11 before, playing the actual game is probably like the most confusing experience. Just because like the way it's structured isn't like fully thought out yet for new players. But assuming that Horizon is at 75 level cap, everything in that game should make sense. Not to mention it's paying the ass itself to install the game. Like, for how long it takes? I had issues with that before. Yeah. I remember when I was installing it on my PlayStation 2, it took a very long time. Like, I think I started installing it before I went to school, came back from school, like middle school, and it was still not done yet. And I was just like, cool. Granted, it was on dial-up. So, I mean, that doesn't help. Really? So can I be big and strong like you someday, Daddy? See, even since she was a kid. Oh, of course, of course. See, this is what happens, right? Ursula's a little girl. She wants to be her dad. Can I be big and strong like Dad? I want to be buff like Dad. I was looking at this stream and was confused when you said that. I'll have to find some way of bringing people out who are listening to the audio version. Anyway, this is a cutscene. Literally, this explains her entire character. Remember, Ursula, there's something I want you to cherish even more than that. No way. I'm going to be big and strong like you, Daddy. Yeah. This explains the entire character. Wouldn't anyone want to be as cool as Yang? I want to be as cool as my dad, Yang, even though he's not my dad. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, that's the whole... That one scene for me, that's enough. So it's like, hey, I want to be big and strong like you. Can I? And he's like, yeah. And that's it. That's it. That's the only thing she's going to remember. Is that she wants to be big and strong like you. She wants to be a big buff dude with a braid. So now she's gonna grow up wanting to be a big buff dude with a braid. And then now he's all confused, like, man, why is she so stubborn? It's like, because you told her that she could be a big buff dude. So that's what she's gunning for. You can't do take backsies. You can't be like, yeah, kid, you can be whatever you want. And then when they become like a teenager, you're like, well, I mean, you know, you probably won't be good at sports, but, nuh-uh. That's not my truth. Bomb crank. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that was the exit. I feel like I'm missing things, but that's fine. What? Oh, good. This is the conversation that I wanted to see. When are you going to start giving Ursula her formal training? You for sure, Mr. Treasurebox? I'm sure. Not until she understands it for herself. Understands what for herself? Kindness and honor. She is kind. And where could you find a more honorable young lady? Yo, Sheila's getting mad defensive. The hell did you say about my kid? True enough. But she still yearns for strength above everything else in her life. Everything. Oh. The plot twist. Yang's a great dad. This? Coming from you? I say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. She's my daughter. My one and only daughter. Or maybe it's not. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. And Sheila's on to him. He's like, hey, I think you're making shit up. But yeah, Horizon 11, is that 75 cap? I imagine it's like everything up to treasures. Because it wasn't until after treasures that things got kind of weird. I think the last 75 cap content that came out was Crystalline Prophecy. And then that was it. Then after that, everything started getting really convoluted, more convoluted than it was before. It was already pretty convoluted. All right, so this is a top path with a save point, which is sick. Hydra. Yes, no choice about Ergen though yet. Really? Do you dabble in that also? More like Daedra. Alright. So then it's just chains. Yeah. So it's Zillard and chains. Oh, nice. My brother kept trying to convince me to play that version of the game, but I felt like that'd be too much of a betrayal of, like, I don't know, all the time I put into the main game. And I also have a sneaky suspicion that that version won't work for you since you don't like people. I like people just fine. That version would work great for me because then I can actually be a bard and it'll mean something. And I can also show off Dragoon healing. Okay, do it then? No, because it's the same problem as everything. I want to see you make friends. That's why I'm streaming. These parasocial relationships are real. They're real to me. No, so I think I can only play retail. Every time I play a bard song, you play an instrument on stream. I have the noisy music note thing. The whatever it's called. It looks like a Muppet, like a toy Muppet saxophone thing. Yeah. I got one of those. That was my first thought. There is a guitar like right there, and there is a flute in the house. But that was the first thing my mind went to, was like, oh yeah, I have a thing. About to be the best bard streamer? I don't know, man. I'd rather get through my backlog. If I were to play 11, I'd want to play the OG, or I want to play the actual retail game with trust and stuff. I think I like that idea much more. I mean, that raises my spirit. Do you think chakra is affected by spirit? They just pause when you actually have a party full? You can literally do both because nothing happens for hours in 11? Yeah, that's also true. I don't know, I just hate the idea. If he's a bard, his parties will fill too fast? Yeah, that's the other thing. If I'm gonna play a 75 cap game, invitation only, what do you mean? If I'm playing a 75 cap 11, if I travel through time again, yeah, we're playing bard from the get-go. I really made that game hard for myself. I mean, I didn't know any better, but like, I started with white mage, and then about like level 45 to 60, like things really fell off. And I was like, all right, let me go level something else. And then I started leveling Paladin. And then that was good up until everyone figured out that like War, Sub, Ninja, and then also like Ninja with Enmity was a better tank. And then that sucked. And then I was like, all right. And then I was like, I'll play a different class then. And then from there, I think... What did I do from there? I didn't do Bard until much later. Like, much later. I think I leveled, like, Dragoon, Ranger, my White Mage all the way, my Paladin all the way, before I was like, let me try Bard. Thief? Yeah, that's what my brother was at first. And then he became a Black Mage, which, like, had actual uses eventually. But he found the most success with Red Mage, for obvious reasons. Do it, I'll buy you a veggie pizza. I don't want to. I really don't. I don't have time, man. There's a lot of things I want to play, and I want to play the actual retail version. I know that I can like keep my sub active and then play the fake version, but I don't want to spend the time. Because I already spend like 2 to 4 hours a day playing Tekken. I want to do this for 4 hours on weekdays. Then I have to edit at some point. And then I have a job. And then I have like family and stuff. It's too much. We'll never get anything accomplished. That's why I was kind of relieved. Like, with Defu kind of going away, because I was like, well, if I come back, I'll definitely play Defu. But for 2 reasons. The game was in a really bad state, in my opinion. And also, like, I was never going to get anything accomplished. My life was just going to be a perpetual circle of Defu, 11, 14, and then whatever fighting game I'm playing. And I'm like really excited about this new life that I want to live. It's the new me. It should be sick. However, I will say, I will give it a shot if my brother wants to. Because my brother lately has just been playing dumb stuff like Destiny and Monster Hunter. And I know they're not dumb, but I don't want to play them. And that's how it always happens. It's always like, I want to hang out and play a game. He's like, cool, great idea. And then he's like, let's play this game you don't want to play. And that's what always happens. But if he wants to, I'll do it. I don't know if I can stream it though, because I think he works during the day. You just play again, and neither of you want to play? That's a great idea. We could try that, but it never works out that way. Like, every time guaranteed, we will play whatever he wants to play. I either like it or I won't. And then he'll just move on to whatever game whenever he feels like it, regardless of if I'm invested or not. It's weird. And then anytime I'm like, I try to stand my ground, we just wind up not playing games together. And that's just how it always goes. It's very annoying. Oh, I have a question about trails. To jump back to that topic, is it cool if I just wait for like the newest game to come out and then play that and see if it sucks? And then like start working back through the old ones if I care? That seems like a pretty safe strat, right? Or like, that's probably fine, cool. I didn't want it to be a situation where it's like, you gotta start with 9. Just don't start midway. Yeah, that seems pretty confusing. Alright, I'm pretty lost. Don't play Cold Steel 3? Got it. When there's a Cold Steel 1 and 2? Yeah. That makes sense. Also, apparently, don't play Prophecy of the Witch and Song of the Ocean because those games are for losers. Or maybe I will play them so that you can actually see it happen. And I'll save you time. True, and you're not a friendless loser. Oh, never mind. Got him. What else is on PSP? Parasite Eve, I mentioned that, the third one. Ragnarok Tactics. I didn't even know they made a Ragnarok Tactics. I didn't know they made a Suikoden Tactics. Suikoden? Suikoden. What did Psycho Mantis say? Suikoden? That exists. It's not on PSP though, but Ragnarok Tactics is on PSP. The second Valkyria Chronicles is on PSP. Poplio Croy? What? Nani? Hey, I'm thoroughly lost. I think I need to backtrack. It's a good RPG on PSP. Poplio Croy. I've never heard of that. And it's like a whole series. Oh yeah, if I was getting judged by the box art, they would never have got me. Farming simulation role-playing game for the Nintendo 3DS. There's probably one on... Let me just look at the series. It's based on an anime. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because it's a Konami game.
Like as your dream? So, you like Suikoden? So, you like as your dreams? You like Castlevania, don't you? You enjoy role-playing games.
How do I get this on this screen? Hold on. So, obviously everyone has a different experience playing this game. This is definitely not the experience that I had.
I see that you enjoy Konami games. So, see into your mind. So, you like Suikoden?
Suikoden.
So, you like as your dreams?
Suikoden.
You like Castlevania, don't you? You enjoy role-playing games. I see that you enjoy Konami games. You have not said it often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
And it'll start rumbling? Is that what happens?
What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
I don't know why VeggieTales is here, but all right. That's what Psycho Mantis does. He suggests this is the funniest fucking. Google's on some shit, dog. They're like, listen, you like Psycho Mantis? Have you heard of Oppenheimer? All right. Now wait a minute. VeggieTales, dogs. Outstanding. Suikoden. You're not wrong. I thought you were joking. Alright, that's sick. You like Konami games. Yeah. It's pretty sick. Oh no! I need to go use a tent again. Hopefully we can finish this scenario soon. I feel like we're kind of near the end. You enjoy role-playing games. Is it controversial to say that like Metal Gear kind of fell off? Or is that cool? Is that cool to say? Didn't I just have the tent here? I thought I just had the tent here. I could be wrong. All right, let me start healing people before they get killed. I still enjoy Metal Gear playthroughs, mostly older ones. Yeah. Okay, so because he's in the back row, I can't hit him. Is that the problem? Is that what you're gonna say, that he's too far away? Given the last new release is still Metal Gear Survive, probably not. Okay, good. Yeah, and then they're making a remake, which is like, all right. You like Suikoden? So really, they're saying that the SUI of Suikoden is 2 syllables. I mean, I guess. They're the ones that speak Japanese, dog. I used to say it that way too. Suikoden? I would just say Suikoden because it was easier. I was like, if you can't trust Psycho Mantis, who do you can trust? Well, I mean, you should trust Psycho Mantis. He can see into the future and read your mind. Suikoden? Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Sui, yeah. Yeah, I would just say, I guess I would never say Suikoden. I'd always call it Swike. I didn't break up the K and the O. I always put the K and the O together. Or rather, I broke up the K and the O. Oh, well. That game, oh, the other thing on my research, right? So, Valkyria Chronicles 2 is also on PSP. There's a Soul Calibur game, which is on PSP only. There's an Armored Core game. It's called Formula Front. And then Phantasy Star Portable 1 and 2. Did you play the first one? Valkyria Chronicles? No. I've only played... Wait. I must have. Because you need a story of one to understand it? I mean, sure, but... It's just like a general list, like, for me to kind of keep out on the look for when I go to the store. If I ever find, like, physical copies of PSP games. I have played the... Let me look at a YouTube video of the first one. And, like, make sure that I'm not confusing it with something. What system was it on? Not remastered, the original. PS3? Why is this so hard? Yeah, I guess I thought it was a PS2 game or a Dreamcast game, but I guess it came out way after. I must be thinking of something else. And it has a manga? Let's go, Sega. Let's go, Sega. Oh, I think about profile. No, my memory is really not great. Pre-Navy. So it's hard for me to recollect. I know for sure that I haven't completed it. It's unclear. Yes, I played this game. Yes. I saw the box and I saw the OG version. And yep. I did not finish this. This is one of the games that I owned that was stolen when I moved to Virginia. I really need to get out of the victory music when I go on tangents. It's a little grating. Alrighty, listen. I need to get the hell out of here. I'm stuck I am in big circle. I see palm trees. Damn it. This is where I was before. I also found out that Valkyrie Profile is not even a Square Enix game. Nor is Star Ocean. I did like a bunch of research because there was a bunch of things that I like thought and I didn't understand. I played 1 hour Valkyria Chronicles 2 and I can't remember enough to know if you're right, so the special is pointless. Hell yeah, let's go. Do we have a list of games that you were generally that you were most excited for but that never played or generally disliked? I have a list of games for sure. Let me see if I can tackle those criteria one by one. Aren't they Sega? Valkyria Chronicles? Yeah. Valkyria Chronicles is Sega. Valkyrie Profile is something else entirely. Valkyrie Profile is the one that I realize is not even a Square Enix game. Also, Resonance of Fate, not a Sega game. And then this is like the problem where it's like all these games, all y'all look alike. All these games sound the same. For me, Spore and White Knight Chronicles top this list. Correct, is Tri-Ace. Yeah, Tri-Ace I didn't know existed until yesterday. All right, let me unpack this. Do we have lists of games you were most excited for but that never played? Or a list of games that you genuinely disliked? There's a bunch of stuff that I was very excited for and never played. I own a lot of it. That's how excited I was. I bought it and then I never opened it. Yeah, that's the way I did that. What are obvious ones? Final Fantasy 13. Let me look at my shelf. Tactics Ogre. Dissidia 012. I never played that. I've only played the base game. But I bought it the day it came out with my post high school money that I was making from Wendy's. Never opened it. Well, I opened it before I went on deployment so I could put it in my case, but that was it. Final Fantasy 13-2, Lightning Returns, Type 0. That's all on that shelf. And then everything else is another cabinet. But yeah, I have big lists. And that's kind of like the idea / plan is like to go through the backlog, play all the things, and then also play the new stuff. Let me see what else I can find here. A lot of it is written down. Fantasian. Zelda Twilight Princess. Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that list is longer than it should be. Genuinely disliked. The only thing I can think of at the moment is Digimon Survive is terrible. I played Baden Kaidos 1. It was okay. I played it on the GameCube at a friend's house in high school. To completion. What games did I like really dislike? That's a great question. Yeah, I don't know if I want to focus too much on the negative, but we'll know it when we see it. Digimon Survive and Sonic Forces, I think, are the only like recent examples of like a time that I played a game and I was just like, yuck. I want to play Survive. I mean, we could play it on stream, and I can save you the trouble of experiencing it with your own like free time. No? Don't play something you dislike? Yeah, but what if it's funny? It's not funny. It's so long and awful. It's so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Namco. I'm sorry, Digimon. I just don't like visual novels. And I also don't like games that don't have mechanics. It won't be able to be like doing Sonic levels over and over again. I only hated half of that. Playing this game after playing Sonic is definitely a breath of fresh air, though. Because it did make me realize, like, I didn't enjoy that game nearly as much as I hoped to. There's another one. I was looking forward to playing Sonic Generations for like 10 years. And like, I had built it up in my head of like what it was going to be, what it was going to be like. I was like, it's going to have OG Sonic. It's going to be tight. It's going to be sick. And then it was like, oh. It was good in places. And then it was not good in other places. You know what I really like is one of my favorite streamers. He does this thing where like, and like this probably doesn't sound like a novel concept, but I feel like for watching people play a game, it's pretty rare for me. Like, I forget that it's a possibility that like, if he gets through a game and he doesn't like it, he doesn't even pretend to finish playing it. Which again, I know is like, that's a normal human thing, but I feel like I would, if I was alone, I would feel obligated. We found the OG Sega to play it on inside the game. That was the thing we engaged with. Yeah. We engaged with the old stuff. Yeah. For sure. I do plan on giving a lot of Sega games a look at in the world, though. Because I was a huge Sega fan when I was a child. So we're going to do like a world tour. Guess you're really turning to plat stuff? I was only determined to platinum that game because I felt like there's not much of a game there if you don't try to do everything. and I'd also put it off for so long that I wanted it to kind of mean something. Because if I put it off for 10 years and then I played it on stream for like 2.5 days, and like we just beat like the 8 stages and then the 3 to 5 bosses, I feel like it would have been like, that was the thing that happened. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's a better way of experiencing it. That's how I experienced the old Sonic games. Maybe that's all right. Hey, I think you're onto something. I just feel like Final Fantasy XI taught me to hate myself and to never give up, never surrender. And I feel like I take a lot of pride in that. So it's complicated. Or actually retire the game and never have the interest again? Yeah. Made sense to me at the time? No, for sure. For sure. Since I was a boy, I had this fascination with, this is the way. I had this fascination with like completion though. I was like, I have to beat it. I have to beat it. But yeah, it made sense to me at the time, Platinum be done. That was the plan. Platinum be done. Oh, I thought this was the way. And I'm grateful. I look back knowing that we had a good time. And I'm proud of some of our accomplishments. It's a good lesson though for future games where it's like, oh, like maybe don't full commit until after you beat the game. I think playing the base game with no extra challenges the way devs continue to experience it, and then they add challenges to fans. Yeah, and I have to realize that like the fans are like not me who are fans of them, but like fans of the actual game. It's not like loyalty to a company, you know what I mean? I don't know, but since I was younger, I was like fascinated with like beating games. And I would like silently judge people who played games but didn't complete them. And like getting to end screens in games was like a super satisfying experience. And I think like that probably came from like a cousin or something. Like I probably had an older cousin that was like really into actually beating stuff and then being a little judgmental if you didn't. I need to get the hell out of here. The funny thing is that during the time we were playing Sonic Generations, I was not aware that they were making a new one. So I was like, oh, we could have just waited and played a version that was probably less broken. Well, all right. Because like it took a few people coming in here and be like, hey, are you getting ready for the new Sonic Generations? And I'm like, oh, they're making another one? That's cool. And then I looked it up after that stream and it's like, nah, they're making Sonic Generations again. It's this game we just played. And I was like, oh, it's not like Sonic Generations 2. It's just Sonic Generations again. And I was like, that's the rough part. Sonic, look out! No, Sonic! Crush that core, Koopo! All right, well, I'm thoroughly lost, and it's 3:15. I think we gotta call it. I wonder if they'll add new voice lines. I hope not. I hope it's just Keanu Reeves voice acting as Shadow, and that's it. And he's just like, I need guns. Lots of guns. Yeah, we'll get out of the forest eventually, but I'm out of time. I have things to do before I go to work. This game is sick, though. I will say that. Let me recap my thoughts and finish any loose threads we had. I'll explore the dungeon while we do that. That's my little time extension. Yeah, so basically did a lot of research, found a lot of resources. Most of them are Wikipedia that can help me make a plan of attack for streaming. Trying to get really like serious about like new experiences and things. When I was younger, I was really big time about novel experiences. And no pun intended, like including novels, right? So like I would go to the library like super often. I'd want to buy like a new book from the bookstore like every month. I wanted to like get, you know, new games and stuff. And then at some point I stopped doing that. And then I kind of got stuck in my ways. So I was like, this is the thing. These are the things that I like. And it's just like replay Final Fantasy VIII and Tactics, play 11 online, StarCraft, Tekken, and that's it. So yeah, kind of an interesting step beyond just being like, I want to be on camera. So that's pretty hype. But yeah, definitely found a bunch of stuff on PSP that I need to like be on the lookout for. Just to make sure I get a hold of before like that console phases out. I still like the idea of going through the consoles in order. It'll be a challenge, but I think that'll be more interesting for me. Things outside of the stream are, as I'm doing that, is this what I've been missing the whole time? Is it possible? I already opened that chest, so maybe like I just never found my way back here. I think I mentioned it previously, but I'm trying to explore creative storage solutions for all of my stuff. I really want to downsize. I have a bunch of crap that I don't need. So the other thing too is like going through the backlog, we play something that I'm not crazy about, like the channels to certain brands grow, get bigger, one day collaborate. Organizing is a good time. I love organizing. It's crazy. It's interesting. Cleaning, I don't like so much. I don't really know too many people that love cleaning. Very few people I know. Cleaning is like one of those things where like it's definitely going to happen when it's necessary. But I have a certain level of tolerance, like, and Pokemon cards, because I could move crap around my house and like organize my desktop files, my desk, my bedroom, move furniture around, find new places for stuff. I could do that like all day long. And there's times where I get so obsessive that that's pretty much all I do. And you've probably, depending on what games you've been around for, you've probably seen me do that in games too. Where I'll get hyper obsessive with like things that are not actual gameplay, but like the organization of things. I think that happened in Defu a lot, but I think I spared the stream a lot of that. It's just like a lot of my time in that game was spent like organizing all of my crap in a way that made sense, melting things down, putting kodachis on every character who has a dagger. Things that were like pretty silly, but like really satisfying. But yeah, I digress. So that's a cool plan. Freaking alligators. I think we beat the idea of attaching us to a brand enough. I want to get to the point where like companies notice us and like they'll do things that I see other people do. So they're like, hey, you want to play, I don't know, Trails of Cold Skies 4? Early? And then like, we'll give you 5 stream codes to give out. That sounds cool. I don't know why, but that's like my current like short-term goal. And I think what like sparked that idea was that like when we were playing First Soldier, we became we were actually okay, so First Soldier, we did not qualify for the ambassador program. We are not a big channel. But they asked us to put in an application. The community manager of that game was like, hey, I know you don't qualify, but please put an application. That was fucking sick. That was a thing that happened. We became ambassadors for this game, and they had to make a new category just for us. And I forgot what the category, it was like special ambassador. Because like, we're not an actual ambassador because we don't have clout. But they're like, yeah, you can be our special ambassador. And I was like, all right. And it was because like, I was streaming the game like every day. And I had made all those maps for GameFAQs that were getting spread around Reddit and stuff. And like, I was in their official Discord being like genuinely helpful. And the funniest thing was that I was making YouTube videos where like my game crashed every time. And they're like, hey, you want to be an ambassador? And I was like, yeah. And then I just continue to post videos where the game crashes. And then I'm just like, oh. And that's where the video ends. Like their product doesn't work. So yeah, I think ever since we did that, I got really excited about the idea of like, oh, like we could actually like develop relationships with people that make games that we like and be like generally helpful. And I guess that's what an influencer is, huh? That's where the term comes from, eh? This forest needs a map? It's funny because I'm like, what if there is a map? No one has magic. I think this is a new location. Yeah. I think we did it. Hey, that's a pretty good forest. I think we did it. But yeah. So anyway, that's all that's going on with me. Otherwise, I have a tournament to go to on Friday where I'll be attending with my team. I have to look at times for that, by the way. Let's talk about that, and that'll be the last thing we do before I hit the credits. We have CEO in Orlando happening. I feel like I have a giant booger, and I apologize if that's the case. I'm trying not to be like so obvious, but like my nose hairs have been beating my ass for the past hour. All right. Let's see here. What's my schedule? So anyway, I'm going there with my team for the school. They're going to be playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's going to be wonderful. I signed up for Tekken. I got to see if there's timing issues with that, because I already made the determination that if I have to miss some of my players' matches and I can't support them because I have to play in bracket, I probably feels bad. And I don't mind. So I think we're good. There's a lot of people at this event, a lot of big names, all of the big names for Tekken at least. I gotta find myself. All right, I'm in pool. I gotta figure out where my pool is and when it starts. I'm in pool G5. The only recognizable name in my pool is Junya20Z, and unfortunately he's on the same side of the bracket as me. But what time is that? Will he be streaming any matches? I'm sure he'll be streaming tons of matches the whole weekend. The chances of me getting on stream are extremely slim. I'm pretty good at the game currently, but I don't think that I am at the level that I was at with KOF, Guilty Gear, or Dragon Ball. Which is a little frustrating, but it's also fine. I mean, if it was truly upsetting, like, the only solution is to just keep doing what I'm doing and try to get better. Pull G2. Is that what I said? No, G5. 29th. So that's only on Saturday. So I play on Saturday. And then I have to go to the Smash bracket. But yeah, there'll be streaming matches, but they're going to be random, and it's going to be a bunch of stuff. I can try to find the schedules, but the only two games that matter over the weekend are going to be Smash and Tekken for me, because Smash is what my team's playing in. And then obviously Tekken's my game currently. On its own tangent, there is a little bit of remorse or lamentation about not being as good at Tekken as I am at other 2D games, which is really funny. Like, really funny, considering that Tekken's the game I've been playing the longest, but also fine. All right, so one of my guys plays Saturday morning at 10 in the morning. Then, yeah, this is all over the place. Other guy plays at 8 p.m. on Friday. $6 p.m. on Friday. $6 p.m. on Friday. Hey, 404 Turtles doesn't have the FSA tag for some reason. He plays 8 p.m. on Friday. And then Congo. All right, so I said like what, noon for myself? This might work. Yeah, this might work. So it looks like half my players play in the evening on Friday, and the other half play at 10 a.m. on Saturday. And then I think I said that I play at noon on Saturday. So there's a potential. Which is pretty great. Tomorrow can't stream, Friday can't stream. Tomorrow I might be able to stream, but it won't be until later, but we'll see. We're gonna assume that I won't be able to. I have too much work stuff happening this weekend. It's kind of insane. It just be like that. But yeah, definitely Monday for sure, if not anything. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I wrapped up all the loose threads of shit that I was talking about. I gotta clean up the house a little bit and then get out of here. So see you Monk Day. See you Monk Day. Same Monk time, same Monk channel. Indubitably. I was thinking I wouldn't say that one. Nice. See you for Horizon on Monday. What's Horizon? See you for Horizon on Monday? Horizon? What?